Alrighty, man, and the final topic on this one that you asked for was about picking with your wrist or arm, or some people use their fingers, and I'm going to kind of talk about what I do, as I've done through the video. So what I kind of do is, I definitely tend to favor my wrist. I pick with my wrist. I might look like I'm not sometimes because, like I said, most people kind of pick like this, and it makes it a little bit easier to kind of get that rock motion. So I kind of go like this. So it might look like I'm using my arm sometimes, but I'm really using my wrist quite a bit. And I have noticed that when I'm playing slower, I kind of use my fingers. So if I'm going... But as soon as I start playing quick, it just goes right into my wrist. Okay, so... like I've said, I use my wrist, and I think it's great because when you're using your arm, I tend to see people use a lot of wasted motion, and I can't really pick with my fingers because it's just not what I'm used to. But I'd say those are probably the most accurate as far as moving your fingers as low as possible, because some of those people are just so fast, it's crazy. Dang, I forgot his name. From Symphony X, Roma, I can't even think of his name. But he uses his fingers a lot, and it's crazy to watch these people do this stuff, and they're just barely moving their fingers. Yngwie is a great one of them. He kind of just does this whole economy picking thing. But we're just going to do some alternate picking stuff, and I'm going to give you some examples that are, if you really spend the time on focusing on your wrist, it'll really, really help you. So I know in the other parts of this video there haven't been examples, but this is going to really tie in a lot of stuff. So what we're going to do... The first example, there's going to be two of them here, is going to be this one. So you're going to take this one, and it's this nice little pedal tone lick. So we're going to do 12 on the B, to 15 on the B, to 14, back to 15. So there's your pedal, 15, 14, 15. And all we're going to do is change one note. So you're going to do 12, pedal, then reach back with your index finger to get 11 on the B. And then your pedal again. So if you notice, whenever you're doing it, if you have to at first exaggerate it a little bit, make sure that you're really focusing on the movement of your wrist and not your arm. So we're going to go... Okay, so that's the first lick. The second lick that we're going to do is we're going to be moving across the strings now. So this is going to kind of incorporate a little bit of the palm muting that we already talked about in the video, and also, just clean picking, using your wrist, and that kind of a thing. So the lick is this. So it's a pretty simple little lick. It's just kind of doubling up on some stuff. It's kind of like a Dorian-esque shape, but we're adding that blues note in there. So what you're going to do 12, 14, 15 on the G, and then do it again. Move down to the B, do the same exact thing, 12, 14, 15, twice. On the high E string, you're going to do 12, 14, 15 once. So the whole lick is this. So you notice my fingers are kind of anchored right now because I'm playing slower. But as soon as I reach a certain speed, it gets hard for me to play anymore, so then I just kind of fan my fingers out. And this is a cool little lick because you can kind of, if you wanted to, start at 12, 14, 15 on the low E string and just move that pattern chromatically across the strings. It's kind of like something Dime would do. Eddie does it a bunch. Could just take a single pattern and move it across. So maybe take it and just go and move it across strings like that, diatonically or whatever the correct word is. you know, and then maybe do it backwards or something, just to kind of really get that motion going with your wrist. And like I said, you just really gotta focus on using your wrist, and I promise if you spend the time working on it, it'll totally pay off in the long run, and it'll really help your picking, because you know you're going to be moving your hand less, so you're going to be playing cleaner, and eventually it'll be faster. So hopefully this video helped, man. Again, thank you so much for being interested in the videos. The next 2 videos will be in the studio, so I look forward to making those for you, and there will be some awesome material on there. Peace out, buddy. Rock on, and I will see you later.